Welcome to Sherwood Forest. My name is Constance Wells, and these are my friends, Edith Turner and Adela Kemp.
We have 2 rules that need to be followed here today, and we want to make sure you don't forget them. Rule number 1, feel free to applaud at any time.
Rule number 2, feel free to laugh at any time. With that, we'll let our story begin. Before Sherwood Forest, before he was Robin Hood, Robert Earl Huntington served King Richard the Good.
His legend has won generations of applause, for we all love a rebel with a really good cause.
His heart and his arrow were true from the start, and with his merry men he made resistance an art.
Hear ye, hear ye. You know, to the citizens of Nottinghamshire, that Robin Hood and his consorts are hereby wanted, dead or alive, for the crimes of theft, burglary, vandalism, and treason. This has been decreed by Your Honor, the Sheriff of Nottingham, in accordance with His Majesty, Prince John. Be wary, citizens! There are dangerous men about!
Good morning, gentle friar.
Ha! Ha! Good morning, gentle woodsman. You startled me.
How's the fishing?
Tough to tell, gentle woodsman, for I've only just started.
I see you stepped into the water, gentle friar.
That's where the fish are, gentle woodsman.
Well, since you're already wet, would you mind carrying me to the other side?
It would be my pleasure. gentle woodsman, for this is good practice with my axe.
Let's call a truce before I'm forced to hurt you.
You? Hurt me? I'll show you who's gonna get hurt. On second thought, a truce doesn't sound like such a bad idea.
Put your boat down, Will Scarlet. Friar and I were just fishing.
It looks like you caught a big one.
From where do you hail, Friar?
My name is Brother Michael Tuck. I used to reside in Nottingham Abbey. But when I asked the abbot why he spent all the talents we collect on huge tapestries and extravagant feasts, you know what happened? He threw me out.
Do you ever use your spear for battle?
No. You see, I fight spiritual battles, battles of prayer. But I find it helps me focus on my prayers if I keep a skill of arms.
A man of our own hearts, Robin.
Robin? Robin Hood?
Yes, and this is my friend, Will Scarlet.
Please,
Stand back!
But Friar...
And you, highwayman, were you going to rob me when I had my back turned?
Friar, has any poor person ever told you that they were robbed by Robin or his men?
No.
The sheriff of Nottingham lies to make everyone believe that we're the enemy. But we're not. We fight for the cause of justice for the common people. I can't speak for those who went against the cause, though. We know who the real enemy is.
Well, you certainly did have your chance to harm me. I even threw you in the water. All in good fun, you know.
Yes, I do know. Put that aside for a moment. If you seek passage, tell us this. What does God have for outlaws like us? Give us a piece of wisdom from the church to take with us this day.
I'm a simple man, so my words will be simple. To help the poor is one of the first duties of any man.
We thank you for your wish, Friar, and we beg you, do not be on your journey so quickly. Will, we have lived in this forest a long time without the benefit of the church. Don't you think the friar might make a worthy member of our band?
I think so. What say you, Friar?
It would be my pleasure.
Much. I may still be learning to throw a spear, but you have to admit, I got a good catch, even not by my skill of arms.
Yes, Robin. I dare say your captains will increase with your skill.
Take this friar back to our village. Make sure he has a good breakfast. I'm afraid the fishing in the stream is ruined. Now, how to make a bridge. Take a fallen sapling, push it across the river. Now for my things. Hold there, friend. Would you mind stepping aside so that I might cross?
I was here first. Would you step aside so that I might cross?
Mine is the right of way, I think. I just built this bridge.
And a poor job of building it is. It sags.
It was meant for one to cross, not two pretending to be one. So before you break it, kindly let me cross.
If you don't make way, I'll break the bridge and you.
You'll never have any good times, my friend, if all you do is try and push people around.
Mind your own business and step back, you villain, or you'll soon find yourself on the ground.
Try to control your temper.
Try and move me if you think you can.
You're not bright enough to know you can't win.
I'm bright enough to knock you on your can.
The simple solution to this problem, I think, is for you to move and kindly let me pass.
A better solution to this problem, I think, is to pick you up and throw you to the bass.
Second time today I've tasted this water.
I hear it's an acquired taste.
You're a good fighter, my friend. My name's Robin Hood.
Just the man I've been looking for. I want to join your band. I've been named an outlaw by the sheriff of Nottingham. Psh, he said I didn't pay my taxes. My name is John Little.
We could learn some tricks from you. And then no doubt you only play with little weapons.
His mother won't let him play with any weapons larger than a stick until he's fully grown.
A good fighter indeed. But from now on, your name doesn't match your size. From now on, we'll call you Little John.
Ho, ho, ho. It's all good and well for you men to laugh, but who's going to be laughing when we're all starving?
This is my wife.
John, if we go off into the woods, who's going to provide for our children?
violation. I advise them to make me pay.
Well, look where your defying got you. Now we're outlaws. And who's going to make sure... what are your names? Who's going to make sure little Mary Claire and little Bella and little Caitlin have enough to eat?
You can come join us in the Sherwood Forest.
Well, ain't that nice? Ain't that nice, children? That's just what I want to do. Go live in the woods with bugs and wild animals and unwashed hairy men. What do you take us for? We're civilized people, not barbarians.
Why don't you come take a look at it? It's almost a village.
Come on, Meg. Give it a try.
Well, I'll try it, but I sure won't like it. Come on, kids. Let's see what awful horrors await us in the woods.
Now King Richard is gone to the States and in charge has been Sean, his brother. The sheriff may say good evil, but let's see the villains another.
Why should I have to satisfy the King of England? Tell me why, oh why, I've got a job, you know who I am. She is the sheriff of Nottingham. Shang-a-lang, tag-along. They say I'm bad, they say he's good, but I'm not afraid of that old Robin Hood. I've got a job, you know who I am. She is the sheriff of Nottingham. Shang-a-lang, tag-along. Shang-a-lang, tag-along. It would be so sweet to me to have him in my hands. Yes, it would be a treat to me to catch the guy in green and all his merry men. It makes me want to scream. Buzz along throughout the world, and if you break a baby, I'm your girl. I've got a job, you know who I am. She is the sheriff of Nottingham. I'm the sheriff in this neck of the woods. I'm the girl in the black velvet tunic and the fabulous purple dress. See these boots? I killed a pirate from last week. Why don't they let me do my job?